Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've just arrived in Barcelona and I'm so excited. I haven't been here for 20 years, but I remember coming 20 years ago, and you know when just like a city leaves an impression on you, like you just know you have to come back? Well, that is how I felt when I left 20 years ago. I was 16 then, and I just haven't been able to get back since. I don't know why. We were supposed to come, my friends and I were meant to come in like 2020. We had booked a trip, but obviously that didn't happen. And I just like today, it was a 2-hour flight from London, and I just couldn't believe how far, like quickly we got here and how easy it was. So I don't know why it's taking me so long to get back here, but I am doing this Barcelona vlog because I want to have a go at doing a holiday vlog for the channel. And I thought I'd start with showing you the hotels. Let's do like a quick hotel room tour. This is a superior room, and as soon as you enter, you've kind of got like the wardrobe bit on the right, a really nice kind of mini bar setup. And an espresso machine. I'm not the biggest fan of Nespressos, but it's not bad for your first coffee in the morning. And then you've got the Labo product. And this bathroom, the shower room is huge. So you've got, I've never seen a seat in a city hotel. And then you've got this kind of big rain shower head, more Labo products, but just a really big, you could easily get like 3 people in there. And an iPad, so you can manage your room and order things and speak to reception. So that's the room. Let's go check out the rooftop pool. All these like city hotels in Barcelona have these kind of little rooftop pools. It's kind of enough just for a couple of days. You can have drinks up here. It's so lovely, so nice. So we're just on our way to look for our first tapas lunch. And being a vegetarian myself, we've sort of had to find places that do cater for vegetarians, which is very difficult. Every menu seems to have a couple of things for vegetarians. We've also pre-booked every single one of our restaurants, having looked at the menus, so we know exactly where we're going every single night whilst we're in Barcelona. So this is the first tapas place we're trying, and from the outside it looks a bit dark and touristy, but actually the reviews sound incredible, so we're just going to go and give it a go. So we've just abandoned the first tapas restaurant that we had picked to go to, because it was a set menu and it was like, we're not going to tell you what's on the menu. It's a surprise. And you know, right now I'm not sure I want to be surprised.
With chickpeas.
Sorry?
With chickpeas.
With chickpeas. And I just, like we're not super hungry, we want to eat. But yeah, the guy was just like, well, if I tell you, it won't be a surprise. I'm like, I literally just want to know what I'm going to have for lunch. So we've abandoned that. We're actually going to head over to the Boqueria market and maybe grab some food there. This is a really beautiful square though. I don't know what square we're in, but people are just sort of sitting around having coffee and drinks, and yeah, it's really beautiful here. I haven't had a paella in like 20 years.
No?
Is that what you're supposed to do?
Well,
Huh? Is that what you're meant to do?
do what you want.
Like, scrape it all up?
Let you do something like that.
Hey?
Yeah.
That's actually quite tasty.
Yeah?
I'd put some chilli in there, but...
Take boy out of India.
So we're at the Market de la Boqueria. It reminds me of a really big borough market. There were just lane after lane after lane of food counters. And you can sit around the bar and have some tapas. What is that?
It's skin of animals.
Oh my god, look at that one.
I know.
What are you supposed to do with that? Don't know. Like rosemary oil.
Pante.
Yeah, but we could actually do that ourselves, right?
Easy.
Like all they've done is put some olive oil with some chilies in a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at all the fruit. Oh, it's just... Honestly, there's just so much. Oh, look at these fresh crisps. I guess you could have it like seasoned. Do we want to get a drink and maybe a bit more something to pick on?
Yeah.
We decided to have some more food. We have some patatas bravas, this big giant Goro olives, and some croqueta, and our first sangria. It's really nice. The Gothic Quarter is really nice.
It is, yeah. I think it's quite... I don't know, it's just...
It feels quite hipstery.
It does.
Would you not say? Like, it feels very
It does.
Shoreditch, but in a sort of more older sort of traditional architectural way.
Yeah.
We're off to get some coffee now because we're flagging a little bit and we've had a couple of drinks. We've been up since 5 a.m. and our dinner's not booked till 9:30 p.m. because we changed all our dinner reservations to later because a friend of mine was like, no one eats at 7 o'clock. So we're going to go and grab a coffee, I think, and then we're going to head back to the hotel, chill out for a bit. But yeah, we are definitely feeling quite tired right now. I am anyway. So I think some caffeine and then we'll go and chill in the hotel. Look at this, this is so beautiful. One of the prettiest fruit and veg greengrocers I've ever seen, I think. So we're out on our first evening in Barcelona. We went back to the hotel, we had a nap because we both really needed it. I'm actually surprised we were able to come out again because we were so tired. But had a really nice shower, put on some fresh clothes, and we've come out, we're walking to our first restaurant of our trip, our first dinner of our trip. And we're heading to a vegetarian restaurant which has come recommended. The chicken's better than I thought. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do actually.
Some fake chicken in the Caesar salad.
I didn't expect it to be breaded.
No.
It's nice, you're going to carrot as well. So it's day 2 in Barcelona and we've gotten up quite late today. We went to bed fairly late last night at like 1 a.m. by the time we had dinner and got back. So yeah, we had a really nice line today and now we're heading towards Park Guell where we've got a slot to go and check out the park. Let's get the cafe flavour or vanilla. Cafe.
Or lemon. Lemon's also. We've got lemon there. Whatever you want.
Let's get lemon because I'll have a coffee.
We've been walking and just come across a shop that just does yogurts and dairy, and they've got like about 15 different types of yogurts, really like fresh in like glass jars, so we're just going to get one to try.
No.
Oh, that is so good. That is amazing. Whew, made it to Park Guell.
Just about.
Yeah, make sure you bring really good walking shoes because that hill to get to the top of the park is really steep. And also book your tickets because there are no tickets on the day available. We booked them about a week ago for a 12:30 slot. So we're just about to go in.
We've just come out of Park Guell and we did it in about an hour and a half actually. We took our time, we did it quite leisurely.
Someone was quite tired when they got to the after they walked up the hill.
Yeah, the hill can be a little bit treacherous, but I'm also not feeling great. But also David was playing a game where he was trying to spot really cool poses that people were doing and getting me to recreate them. So I might add some of those in here for you to see. Well, but no, definitely book your tickets early for this and make it a highlight of your trip to Barcelona. And now we're going to go and check out Casa Mila, which is another Gaudi residence, another Gaudi property. So we're just at Casa Batlló, which is another iconic Gaudi property. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's so incredible. And it's actually on a major shopping street. So if you wanted to come and check out some of the designer brands, this is the long promenade and street that runs all the way down the city. It actually reminds me a little bit of like the Champs-Élysées. It's our third morning in Barcelona and we've woken up very late. It's already midday. But I think it's really because there's two things. One, we were extremely tired when we got here. We both weren't feeling 100%, so our bodies are just kind of like recovering and enjoying sort of the need to sleep and not having an alarm to wake up to. And also, all our dinners have been very late. We've been going for dinner at like 9:30, which is obviously very common in Spanish culture. So by the time we've had dinner, it's like 11, and then we've been going for a drink on the way back to the hotel, and then by the time we get to bed, it's like 1:30. So that's the two reasons why we've woken up at like 11 today. But that's fine, we're on holiday. So the plan today is to go out and get some brunch. I think we're going to go for some kind of proper brunch, like eggs and toast and shakshuka, that sort of thing. And then walk around. There's a really beautiful park right by our hotel. Gonna go and have a walk around there. Just really like take it easy. All the shops are pretty much closed on a Sunday. So how are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, I think it was a late start, but after coffee, then yeah, I feel good. It's the best day so far, I think.
You've come to Barcelona quite a few times.
Yep.
Has this experience been quite different to previous experiences?
Oh, it's by far the best.
No, seriously.
Yeah, because I've never spent this much time exploring. And
Like you're normally just sitting in a bar, getting sloshed. We just had a really lovely brunch. Actually, the place we were going to go to, we didn't end up going because we found we just stumbled upon another place that was really lovely. I'll put a caption so you know where we went. We had beautiful Huevos Ranchos, and now we are just walking in Parc de la Citadel, which is right across our hotel. People are just boating and walking their dogs, and it's just such a scenic park. I can't tell you how beautiful this park is. There's meant to be these really stunning fountains that a friend of mine said that you have to go and see. We've not found them yet. This must be the fountains, but they are not switched on at the moment. But look at this facade, look at this structure. It's like something out of the Roman Empire. It's just absolutely beautiful. The water is this kind of bluey green. I don't know if that's on purpose or it's all the algae, but oh my god, that is magnificent. Just made it down to Barceloneta, which is like a 10-15 minute walk from our hotel, and it's really the perfect way to spend your Sunday because they've got all this promenade along the marina, and you've got this kind of street market type thing going on here behind me. We've got all these like stalls selling food and some really nice kind of local Spanish produce and just things you can pick up and eat. and it's so busy. I've not seen, like, this is very touristy. We've just come from like the Elborn area where the lanes are really kind of quiet, like full of locals, but this is very touristy. The cruise ships are in. This area is probably pickpocket central, and there is this kind of apprehension with Barcelona where you really are holding on to everything that is kind of in your possession. I don't know, like, we have seen a lot of snatching kind of runs, but you are very conscious here, more than anywhere else I've been, about your valuables and things. So we've just got to Barceloneta and we're on the beach. It is actually, I don't remember coming to the beach when I came, like when I was 16, and it's just really beautiful. I mean, it's really busy. There are a lot of people enjoying Sunday afternoon, watching the sun go down, but this is a really beautiful part of Barcelona. And behind me, you've got this iconic W Hotel. I'm not a massive fan of W hotels, but this one is in particularly beautiful. The building is stunning. I guess it's meant to be like the sail of a ship, and it's all kind of very reflective, so it kind of blends in with the sky. And the rooms aren't necessarily to my taste, but I think, you know, they've chosen an incredible location. We've just come out for a pre-dinner drink, and one of our favourite bars in the area that we're living in has been this bar called Bar Elborn. It's in the Elborn district, and it's such a cute, cozy neighbourhood bar that does these amazing cocktails, and all the cocktails are like €7-8, so affordable. We reckon it was an old fishmonger's because all the fixtures of the bar are like, these were once like where they might have kept the fish in like ice, but we've been here every night. It's been extremely busy and the vibe has been amazing. It's quite empty. It's only 7:30 and we've come in for some martinis and espresso martinis, and it's just been one of the highlights of our trip.
Squarish sort of.
They're better than my ones.
I like your ones, to be fair.
Oh, they're so good. They're so, you can really taste the olive brine. We're now running to our dinner reservation because we're slightly drunk and somebody got us delayed. So we're running. Luckily it's only a 10-minute walk from the hotel, but we're very hungry, a little bit tipsy after the martinis.
Can I talk?
This tapas place,
Can I talk?
it's supposed to have some really good veggie options. It's our last day in Barcelona. Technically not our last day because we're going to be back here for one more night in a few days' time, but it's our last kind of full day. And today we're doing the Sagrada Familia, so we've just secured some pastries from this really lovely pastry shop that was recommended called Patisserie Hoffman. So we're heading now to get some coffee from another highly recommended coffee place, and then we're going to go and actually get some more yogurt from that yogurt place we went to a few days ago because it was so good. And then we are going to meet the tour guide for our tour of Sagrada Familia. So pretty. We got our coffees. That was a really cool coffee shop.
Amazing.
And I don't think we've so far had very good coffee in Barcelona. So I have high hopes for this one. It's called Nomad coffee. Even the lids are really cool. They're paper lids. So we've made it to Sagrada Familia. still not finished. I think it's a lot more finished than it was when I came here about 20 years ago. And we're just waiting outside.
No shit.
We're waiting outside our meeting point ready for our tour. David's very excited because he loves a tour. But we booked our tour with Get Your Guide. I think we originally wanted to book directly with the church, but a lot of those tickets were sold out. We were torn between whether we do the audio guide or we actually get a tour guide, because the price difference is quite big, but we thought that seeing as this is kind of like the main tourist attraction apart from the park that we're going to be paying for, we should do it properly and we should get a tour guide and really kind of immerse ourselves in the experience. So we are waiting for our tour to start. You've got to be here like 15 minutes before the time. So yeah. So we're going to go through security. You're all set with your radio?
I am.
There is a project from UNESCO in order to restore the whole facade. But can you imagine, for example, you coming to the city of Barcelona to visit the Sagrada Familia?
We've just completed our tour of Sagrada Familia. We're in there for nearly 2 hours, so it was fairly long but very relaxed. We did it quite leisurely. Our tour guide was very good, actually. I'm really glad we chose to do it with a tour guide. What do you think?
Oh, I think we'd have she's so full of information. I think you'd have just got 50% of that if you'd just done an audio guide, actually. Well worth the investment.
And it's something you said about it feeling a little quite heavenly inside, right? It's almost like you're ascending to heaven to some extent.
Oh my God! Look,
in a weird way.
I took pictures in there, and by looking at pictures already, they don't compare to the colour.
Yeah, that is phenomenal.
The colour that absorbed that building.
For him to have kind of envisaged that all those years ago, and the other thing is the sort of the columns representing these trees that you feel like you're in a forest. So overall, an incredible experience. It wasn't too busy either, and highly recommend a tour guide.
Good. Check.
We just finished having lunch at the very, very popular Caneta, which is full of tourists.
Yeah.
Quite expensive. But what did you think overall? Would you say? Would you go back? Would you recommend people come here?
I would. I think just for experience. I don't think you're in there that long. I think the service is prompt.
I think if you love seafood,
Yeah.
it seemed very, very good for that. And I think it's somewhere you probably would go to sort of, because you're on holiday, it's a special occasion, maybe you're celebrating something, but you have to book. And
You definitely have to book.
yeah, and it is on the pricey side. It's our final night for this part of our trip in Barcelona, and we're heading out for our last evening meal at a restaurant called Pepita. Again, it's like a fusion tapas place, and I think we're a little bit tapased out. Like I was just saying, I could actually murder a pizza, but overall it's been really good considering I don't eat a lot of tapas back in London. It's been really, really nice. I can't remember what tonight is actually, because I've seen so many menus. We've seen so many menus. Yeah, we're actually just really craving like freshness, like a salad and just really fresh flavours. And this is where we're eating. There's a line outside, which I guess is a good thing. So that was our last dinner on this trip to Barcelona. Well, we have one more night in a few days, but this is kind of like the last of this leg. But that was La Pepita. That was really, really delicious. The aubergine was the standout dish. I'd say. Would you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
The patatas bravas, I know we kind of
Yeah,
talked
the
about it
patatas
before,
bravas.
but actually, as far as
They were really
patatas
nice
bravas
as well,
goes,
and really nice
good, yeah,
sauce.
but actually, do you know what?
I think the environment was slightly not what I was expecting. I think the atmosphere could be a little bit better. It felt a little bit kind of not diner, but fast food.
It did.
I don't know
It
how to
did,
explain
but
it.
once we got in there, it improved a bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, kind of,
Yeah, but actually the vibe wasn't too bad. Just not what I
it
was
was very
expecting.
friendly, actually.
So
even our waitress warmed up after half an hour.
Yeah, I think if we lived in Barcelona, I would probably go there frequently. Would you?
I think for it's relatively inexpensive. So what do we pay? What, 50?
No, 60 euros.
60 pounds
With a cocktail and
with cocktail
and a glass of
6 dishes.
fizz.
So actually, yeah, really good value.
yeah, no, good. Ended on a high.